I don't know. I don't know. Yes. Oh, very good. Hey, Tree. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Facebook changed things yet again with the Facebook Live producer. So, hello, welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome on this beautiful sunny day that I am so grateful for. God, it looks like I got a sunburn. All right. Hello, Joanne, Liz, Jody, Francine. Where are you guys from? All over the world, United States. Where are you guys? Okay. Let me just set this up here. Okay. All right. All right, there. All right. Hey, John. Hey, Margaret. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Okay, I'm just getting used to all this now. Okay, so I'm going to start talking in a bit. I've already started talking, but I just wanted to welcome everybody, and let me just continue to set this up, everyone. And bear with me, please, bear with me. And I think you can hear me okay? Yep, I think you can. Okay, all right. All right, let me just do this. Okay, how's that? How's that? Oh, much better. There you go. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hey, Carrie, I just saw you. Thank you, darling. Thank you. And Lucy and Bobby. I thought it was my time to come on. And let me just see, more people are coming on here. So hello, everyone. John Holland here in my home. Where else would I be? And wanted to come on here and give you... I wanted to talk a little. I haven't been on here. I was on with Kerry Richardson about a week or 10 days ago when this all started, really, beginning of March or the second week in March. You look okay. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, and you can hear you. Good, good, good. And I wanted to come on here and basically, too, for all the Hay House Radio. I know Kerry Richardson is listening here, too. We've been getting a lot of emails and Instagram saying how much they miss Hay House Radio. I miss you guys too after 14 years of every Monday, and I love doing it. We did it for nothing, but we did it to help and to inspire, and I do miss it. And I wasn't ready to go to a podcast on my own yet, guys, all right? Then this happened. But what I wanted to talk about, I'm just going to get right in here. I'll take some questions afterwards, guys, but let me go through this. What happened to me? Now, first of all, everything on here that I'm telling you, I can't tell you what to do in a situation right now. I can give you some good advice that what got me through all this, and I hope you appreciate it. But I went through exactly everybody else went through. A lot of people that are in my field, whether it's psychic mediums or somewhere else. We don't know it all. I don't know it all. I was getting emails of, please give us hope. What is the spirit world saying is going to happen? When is this going to end? And some things I'm tapped into and some things I'm not, guys. You have to remember, I'm just a guy. And I went through everything, okay? When this all started in the beginning of March, and I'm in New Hampshire, so I don't want to call it lockdown because it sounds like prison, or I don't like to call it social distancing. Say people distancing. You know, we were told to stay in the house, be careful, the 6 feet. But when this started a few weeks ago, I went through everything that you were going through. Shock. Everybody was in shock. This can't be happening. Even how many of you, when you were waking up, you were even saying, is this a dream? Is this real? And then you turn on the news, right? Yep. It was really, really, it was scary. It really, really, it is. And I understand that. But there was sadness with me. There was numbness with me. There was denial with me. There was panic. That's what happened. When I had a trip to the UK that I was supposed to take 32 people over, beautiful England, see the sacred sites, that got postponed. Then I had a workshop in Maine in end of April, beginning of May. That got postponed. My small gatherings postponed. So I said, oh my God. So even though I practice, sometimes, everyone, we forget our spiritual tools, don't we? We forget them, everything. And I do this for a living. I went right there with everybody else, being scared, in panic mode. I was thinking what I was going through was something I've never experienced, something never, any of us, and we hear it all the time, unprecedented times, yeah? And it's true, we were going through all that. We didn't know what to do. I think we're a little better at that, but I was going through fear. I went right, how am I going to lose my house? How can I support myself and the people that work for me? How am I going to support them? Because a lot of people, in the greatest respect, because I do this work, and some of you know me really well, a lot of people think I live in a mansion and then I'm a millionaire, a multimillionaire. Please. All right. I'm not. I'm not. I started going to that place and I went into panic mode. Okay, let me see what I can do. And I was getting anxiety was kicking in. I was thinking, what do I do next? And all of us went through that. Hopefully, some of you aren't still going through that, but that's why I'm doing this, to show you what I went through, that I'm just a normal guy. And as much as you wanted me to be the hero, I needed to take care of what my thoughts, my emotional side, what I was experiencing, and what got me through. Everyone, have you ever, hi Mia, have you ever heard a sentence or a speaker and that one thing that they said kind of helps you? Yeah? Okay. Well, I watched Gabby Bernstein. Okay. I was watching Gabby Bernstein and I was watching her give this lecture and she was talking to into the camera and she was also talking to Reed Tracy on Hay House Radio, the new podcast, How You Like podcast that they have. And she says, what is your trigger? Mine was the fear of lack. All right. Fear of lack. And what triggered that in me? I grew up, everyone, in a very poverty-stricken area, not money in my home. We had to use the stove to heat the house. If we didn't have food for breakfast, my mom would heat us up donuts if there was no oil. So that all came back. And my parents would pay the bills in one big pile and say, okay, what can we pay this? And I was raised with the mentality of we'll never have enough and we're never lucky. And all the training that I had, that little boy came back. And the fear and the anxiety of this, it hit me. That's why I wasn't on here, everyone. As soon as this happened, I see a lot of my colleagues are on here and maybe they worked through it faster than I did. I couldn't be on here preaching and telling you what to do if I wasn't feeling it. So that's why it took me a few weeks, is to sort out my stuff, all right? But finally, after 3 or 4, 2.5 weeks of this, all right, I can actually say this. It actually sounds like a book, sounds like a great book title. I'm finally coming out of numbness. Coming out of numbness. Because I know some of you didn't want to deal with this. You wanted to stay in bed. I am finally coming out of numbness. I'm in control. I am in control now. But what Gabby says, all right, Gabby Bernstein, love her. What is your trigger? And that was my trigger, was my past. Hey, everyone, was my past. And then she said, okay, now, where is it coming from? Own it, honor it. Okay, that is the trigger. Own it, forgive that thought. And immediately, as soon as you forgive it, have a happy vibe thought or a good feeling thought. All right, and mine was my dog, my neighborhood, and my friends. Okay, so I changed that. All right, and growing up in an alcoholic home, I learned cognitive behavior. When those thoughts come in, all right, I had to stop it. So she gave me a tool that I already knew, but I needed that reminder one more time because it was the thoughts that were coming through. Like I told you, what about my house, my loved ones, my dogs, the planet, these people? And I don't know if it's me because I'm a sensitive or a psychic medium. I felt the world, guys. I felt the world, the sadness, and that's a lot. All right. So that's what happened to me. And, like I said, Gabby taught me something that I already knew, but I just needed to be reminded. All right. That was tip number 1. All right. What is your trigger? And when you say you're scared, what are you scared of? What is that fear? Where is that coming from? Own it, forgive it, and then change that thought. Okay. And if it comes in again, you go into that negative place again. And tip number 2, I heard this. A interviewer was on television interviewing a psychologist, and he said, what can you tell the millions of people right now that are watching this who are scared and frightened? And she said, I know a lot of them, we don't know how to deal with this because nothing in our lifetimes, we've never dealt with something like this. She said, one thing I can give you as a tip, know what you are in control of, know what you are not in control of. And as soon as I heard that, I said, okay, so I am in control of what goes in my body, exercising, what I eat, how much I schedule my day, The news I'm going to watch. When this first started, I had the news in the background all day. No. Because do I need to hear one more time? It's going to get worse before it gets better. I know that now. I know about the curve. I know we have to flatten the curve. All right. I only watch the news. I don't watch it in the morning. All right. As soon as I wake up. And I don't watch it before I go to bed. I am in control of what I watch on the news and when I want to watch it. I'll watch it a little after dinner. I don't want to go to bed with the virus on my mind. I don't want to wake up with the virus starting off my day. All right? So that's exercise 2. But more things. What are you in control of? Boundaries. What are your boundaries, guys? I noticed when this first happened, when I was trying to do work at my desk, but it was always there, the virus thought, right? People were calling me in the middle of the day. You could spend your whole day on the phone talking about the virus. And then look what happens. The whole day goes by. I think time is accelerating now anyways. You get up at 8 or whenever you get up. Before you know it, it's 4. And I'm like, where did the day go? Is it me or is time seem to be flying by unbelievably? Yeah? So boundaries, guys. I'm not going to have the doom and gloom that anyone that wants to talk about that. All right? I'm not looking at that. I'm having hope. Okay? So have the boundaries of who you want to talk to, when you want to talk to. You are in control of that. I am in control of my thoughts in practicing the cognitive behavior. I'm in control of how clean I keep my house. I'm in control of how much I exercise. I'm in control of what I'm doing with my dog. I'm in control of going outdoors to get a breath of fresh air. People distancing, all right? And so know what you are in control of, and know what you're not in control of. You are not in control of other people's thinking. You are not in control of the government. You are not in control of what is on the news. You're in control of what is on the news. So do that. What are you in control of? What are you not in control of? And that helps you, okay? Tip number 3. If you find yourself going through this mind chatter. Okay? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You're in that head, all right? Breathe. Breathe, everybody, okay? If you simply, for those who are watching right now, okay, do it with me. I'm with you, people, all right? Do it with me. Just breathe in through your nostrils, okay, and hold it to the count of 5. Again. Fill those lungs up. Do that about 3 or 4 times, all right? It helps, brings you back into the body, and it slows the mind. Because what happens is the thought comes in, your breath gets accelerated, you start getting a shallow breath, and you stop. Guys, okay? Stop, breathe. Stop and breathe, okay? Yeah, and I got that from, there's some people at the end who I tell you who helped me get through this and who I follow through this, okay? Because we are in control what we watch on the internet or what we watch on social media or what we watch on television. Tip number 4. You've heard the expression, I can't get out of my head, right? Well, thoughts come in and you get, a thought comes in or a scary thought, an afraid thought, a negative thought. It comes into your mind and then it comes down into your body, all right? And they're all talking about keeping your, having a good immunity right now, keeping your health up. So when you have that thought, it does affect the body energetically, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Here's a little tip. Think up. Think up. I heard this when I was studying mediumship. When you think up, you're connecting with your soul. And what do I mean, guys? Simple technique. All right, think up. All right. It's relaxing from the feet to the ankles, to the knees, to the thighs, to your waist, to your stomach, all right? And put your awareness above your head. Some people choose the heart, but your soul is all around you, everyone. It's a piece of you. There's a bigger piece of you, okay? Over there or up there. You have a spark of the divine in you. So think up, all right? Put your awareness above your head. And you could also go to Pete Sanders' book and look at Soul Shift. That's the same exact thing it's the same way that I link with people on the other side. There's a place of peace there, guys, okay? Connect to your soul. And Deepak Chopra says, all right, I just got this, your soul is the most intimate part of you, and it is not found by running away. So connect to that soul, all right? The spiritual effect of the COVID-19 outbreak cannot be neglected. In time of crisis and fear, the impulse to give into the fear, concerns, and panic, which will cause an epidemic of soul sickness. All right, if you give into it, connect to your soul, everyone. That's tip number 4. And I know I'm going fast, all right, but I'm trying to keep your attention. Okay, that's tip number 4. All right, and all right, I had to write these all down. Okay, I had to write them all. All right. Okay, tip number 5. What are you passionate about right now, guys? And also, I feel for the parents that are home for kids now. I have one 18-pound dog. That's easy. All right, and I understand. Some of you will automatically say, when can I find time to think up? When can I find time to meditate? All right, you are in control of that, hopefully. Okay, when the kids are sleeping, when you first wake up. All right, I'm not a parent and I'm not preaching to you. All right, but you are in control of, okay, when can I schedule some time? And I feel for the people right now, too. I have a friend, 2 friends that had the virus. Didn't put them in the hospital, but they had us locked down in the house and went through the tiredness, the chest, the cold, all right? And I should have started off this way, guys. Forgive me. If you know someone that's going through this, that has the virus, our hearts and prayers go out to you, all right? And one thing, as you know, we are learning a new way of being together here online. Okay, and I will say this is what I call this. We are all connected. All right, and I'll get more into that later. What are you passionate about? Some of you like knitting, exercise, drawing. What are you passionate about? When you're passionate about something and you do it, go back to what you're passionate about, guys, all right? Life is going on around you, even though this is happening. People are still working, people are still living, eating, breathing, walking, okay? What are you passionate about? I'm passionate about dogs. All right, I'm passionate about my work. So when you're passionate about something, you're connecting to your soul, everybody. You're connecting to the source, you're connecting to God, a higher power. What are you passionate about? Do something that you're passionate about if you have the time, or try to find the time. And when you're connected, you're protected. How's that? When you're connected, you're protected. And what did I mean by protected? Protected from that negative side coming through, or that scared feeling. All right? When you're connected, you're protected. Too many of us, guys, all right, when something happens, where we come from that place of divine place, and then we spend the rest of our lives trying to find it again. When you're not connected to source, and this is not mumbo jumbo woo woo, it's God, it's the soul. All right, when you're not connected to the soul, guys, all right, and you're thinking the soul's always part of you, but we're not being aware of it. When that happens, you try to fill that void with an addiction. Okay, worry, food, cigarettes, drinking, taking care of others. All right, so when you're connected, you're protected. Do something that you are passionate about. Tip number 6. Okay, tip number 6. How many of you ordered something online, maybe one of my courses, Kerry Richardson's courses, Cheryl's courses, Lauren Rainbow's? You ordered a course and you did nothing with it. How many of you have done that? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Can I get the thumbs up going on these things? I don't know. It doesn't. I can't see it happening. But I have a couple of courses from Carolyn Mace. I've got another one on animals. Haven't listened to them. Now would be the perfect time. All right? If you have time, you take out that iPad. Besides watching the news, learn something new, guys. Now's the time to do this. All right? Now's the time to do this. Is there an online course? Are you doing private reading? Yes, Erica. Yep. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I'm going to take the Carolyn Mace course about medical intuition. Medical intuition is starting to happen with me anyways, so why not go to Norm Sheedy and Carolyn Mace? It's already downloaded. I already paid for it. It's in a file. Never touched it. How many of you do that? Maybe now's the time to do that, okay? Learn something online. Maybe when your kids are doing their schedule, hopefully they're sticking to a schedule, maybe you can find that too. Do something online. Tip number 7. This was big for me. I'm a note person, little OCD maybe sometimes. I have on a yellow piece of paper on my kitchen table, you can ask my brother, he sees it all the time when he's here, is a goal list, or what to do. I need to do this. Clean the closet, work on the porch, do this invoice, take care of this, have... I beg your pardon. Goal list. Let the dog out, okay? All right? Have a little goal list, guys. It doesn't mean goals forever. It means for tomorrow. And if you think about it, the only thing that you can control right now, too, guys, today, tomorrow, At least that's all I can think about today, tomorrow, and next week. If you start going into the future too much, that's where the anxiety starts to happen. Have that little goal list, okay? And tip number 8, gratitude. Gratitude. I'm thankful that my foot touches the floor. I'm thankful that it's sunny. I'm thankful that I live in a community right now, where I live in a small town in New Hampshire. We have a Facebook page, and the love and kindness and compassion you see is unbelievable. People saying, I have extra paper towels. If you need toilet paper, I've got some. People are making masks for people, because here in New Hampshire, if you're going out, they recommend wearing the mask, especially at grocery stores, okay? And you will see me in there wearing it, okay? And it's not really, it's protecting others. And if everyone wore one, we would flatten that curve, okay? Probably even faster. Yeah, but people are saying, if you need me to pick up food for you, I can do that. This is all on the Facebook page, and these people are putting their names and contact details for other people that need help. All right, so I'm grateful for that, and I see this around the planet, the kindness and love that is there. We're all connected with this, okay? We really, really are, and we're all going through it. All right, so try to stay connected to the source, okay? Like you said, to your own soul, to God, to heaven, to the spirit world. But also, we're all learning a new way to connect with each other. I miss going to a restaurant right now. I really, really do. So what did I do? I'm cooking more. I'm loving the smells in my kitchen. All right, I'm freezing them for myself. All right, I'm talking to friends in the evening. You know, friends that I know where we can support each other. Because I won't do the doom and gloom guys anymore. All right, I did that. All right, I had all those thoughts. I'm in a place right now. I've accepted it. Okay, it's almost like the Serenity Prayer. If you have the Alcoholics Creed or the Serenity Prayer, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Okay? All right? So I choose, okay, I won't listen to the doom and gloom. I can see enough of that on the news. All right? And we will get through this, everybody. I know it. Whether it's a psychic impression or what, I know we will get through this. All right? If we're all working together. If we're all working together on this. Because this is something that freaked us right the hell out. All right? And we are going to get through this. And so I am grateful. I do have gratitude for the daffodils that are coming up now. And I'm also grateful for, we heard a lot of this too. I heard it a little too soon. All right? You saw that the positive effect of us not going out, right? The sky is bluer. LA, the sky is blue. There's fish in the canals in Venice. The oceans are clearer. Pollution has stopped. Kids' lives in China from the pollution are being saved. There's so much, all right? The earth, if you think about it, I saw something else too. The earth really doesn't need us. We need it, all right? But when that all came out about to be grateful for what's happening to the planet, some of us maybe weren't in that spot. Weren't in that place to say, I'm glad the skies are blue. But what about what's going on? All right, now I'm in a place. I'm finally out of numbness. I'm here. But I wanted to come on and tell you guys, I'm just like you. And wherever you are right now, okay, handle what you can. I'm not saying to sit sit cross-legged, to light an incense, ring bells, and start chanting, oh my, okay? And I'm not telling you, come on, pick up those boots. One step at a time, one day at a time, all right? You can only handle what you can handle. But please, if you're going to that thought of fear and anxiety, try to change that, guys. What is triggering you? Mine was, I was afraid of losing everything and not being able to support my loved ones, the people that are around me. All right, but I changed that, and I said, wait a minute. I have this. I can do this. I've got this. I have this much saved. I can do this. And that's what got me through. All right, don't talk yourself into that, everybody. Hi, everyone. I know I'll be a better person when this is over. Yeah, Carolyn, and so will the planet. We're all going to be changed by this. All these the online learning, how we treat the planet. We better learn from this, okay? I think this is some of you weren't ready to hear it. I know I wasn't. This is Mother Nature's wake-up call. You know what I mean? What are you doing? All right? Like I said, she doesn't need us. We need her. all right, meaning Gaia, the planet. So those are my tips, guys, all right? And some of the people that I follow, you can write this down, everyone. Write it down. And I control how much coffee I drink now and decaf. All right, know what your triggers are. I follow, of course, Deepak Chopra, Gabby Bernstein, wonderful speaker, wonderful author. She's amazing. She helps a lot of people around the world and the planet. Colette Baron Reed. Let me tell you about Colette. All of you know her. Oracle Queen, amazing intuitive, amazing psychic. Every Sunday, she pulls either 4 or 6 cards. So on March 15th, I haven't even told her this because she's been busy. She's on there every day, you know, with her team, and I'm thankful for that. Every Sunday, she does a tarot spread for the week. And on March 15th, you can look it up, okay, on her Facebook page. She had the FAIR, F-E-A-R, virus. She did a reading, and she pulled the cards, and I chose, and you choose if you want card 1, 2, 3, or 4, all right? And I chose a card. She put these cards together, and she wove them. First of all, Colette Baron Reed is one of the most esoteric, well-read esoteric people that I've ever met. She eats books for lunch, okay? Pours it in there. One of the most, she's the oracle. She put these cards together in that spread. Watch it. I think it's March 15th. It's the fear virus. She said something in that reading that just touched my soul. She put it all together for me. Such a well-versed speaker. Much better than me. I got to be honest with you, okay? I know a lot of stuff, but the way she did this, and you know, so Colette, thank you for that. So she's someone that I follow. Also, Chris Carr. What to eat, what to put in your body. Amazing spiritual woman and attractive. Cheryl Richardson. She's on there all the time taking your questions with Facebook Live. Carrie Richardson, another one that is there for you guys. All right. These are people that I follow, and when I can't, if I have to think have to say something to somebody or a certain way that may be difficult, I'll call Carrie or I'll call Cheryl, and they can help sort it out. But they were going through their own stuff too, though, with this too. Yeah. Lauren Rainbow, a good colleague of mine. Every day or on Instagram, she just teaches you about all heart-centeredness, laurenrainbow.com. All right, she goes right in there. My assistant, Laura Worcester, she's interviewing some amazing people right now too on her Instagram and Facebook Live. Laura Worcester, all right, not Worcester, Worcester, W-O-O-S-T-R, Laura Worcester. So those who I follow, and I choose. I am in control of who I follow, even though I have this spiritual tribe. I could pick up the phone and call any one of them. Okay, and that's not showing off. I could call the Gregs, Bradens, Cheryl, Joe Dispenza, God, I'm going, you know, the Hay House authors, because we're colleagues, all right? And James Twyman, we're friends. I needed to go through what I needed to go through, guys. I didn't want to ignore it, pretend it wasn't there. It had to come in. I had to work through all the emotions, feel what I was feeling, and dealt with it. I am now coming out of numbness. So that's why some of you, I felt bad. Some of you were like, John, please come on. We need hope. Please come. I wasn't there yet, guys. I'm just a guy. All right. Intuitive, medium. And what did the spirit world say? What was their advice? And I started going to the list. A lot of people, I am on a wait list. Somebody asked it for private readings. I am doing them. But I'm going back to the list because I've got the time now and work through that list. And it was the first time, just about a week and a half ago, I started doing them more during all this. And I thought, what's going to happen when I do this? Is the virus going to is the subject of the virus going to come through? Will the people want to talk about it? So when I was doing the reading, I said, for this 1 hour, can it just be me, you, and your loved ones? And they agreed. All right. What I have heard from Spirit or been inspired by Spirit is stay connected. I'm not getting advice on when is it going to end or why is this happening, all right? I think we know why this is happening, okay, as humans, all right, in the planet. But I have got stay connected to us. Stay connected to us. Your loved one knows what, your loved ones, guys, and Spirit, God, they know what's going on here, all right? Please stay connected because when you're connected, you're protected. All right. If any of you have Psychic Navigator, look into the chapter or the section that says accessing your higher mind. All right. It's the same as soul shifting. Okay. It helps you. It's bringing the energy up and getting it out of your head. Okay. And anytime you're having that panic mode, all right? Or you just watch the news and you see the numbers, and you know they say, keep saying it's going to get worse before we get better. We know because there's more tests now, but it is getting better little by little by little, and we are everyone. We're in a collective consciousness right now. We're all connected, all right? As a collective consciousness, we're all one, okay? All right, I hope that helped you a little, guys, but I had to come on finally and finally say, all right, this is what happened to me. You're normal, everybody, all right? Okay, let's just see here. All right. Is it a reset? It is kind of like a reset, Lily. It really, really is. And, you know, some people are in a place. You may be there right now. You're angry. You're pissed off. You're scared. You may not be in a place to get all positive and butterflies and look at how well the planet's doing. You may not be there yet, all right? But what's that trigger? What is doing that to you? All right, where is that coming from? You're like, well, it's the outside. Something is scaring you more than that. This thing is bringing out that child inside us, that scared little the scared little child that's in us, all right? So know what triggers you. Breathe. Boundaries. Learn something new online. What are you passionate about, everybody? Try to move your body. How many of us are overeating? Okay? How many of you? Do I really need that Fritos at night? Okay? No, I am in control of what goes into my body. We've all been there, everybody, all right? If you can get outdoors, move your body, breathe in your lungs, and you have to love your lungs, right? Love your lungs today, guys. Love those lungs, all right? Okay, the powerhouse, all right, of you, and the air, the powerhouse lungs of Mother Earth, all right? So love your lungs. This is, yeah, see, okay. Thank you, darling. Oh, Dan, Dan, I'm going to kill you. Dan Geist. Yep, yeah. Thank you, darling. All right. Anyway, this will pass. I had to postpone some things. I'll be on here more and more. I got an online thing that I'm doing for 4 hours, 2 hours one day, a bonus for I'm doing that. I am, and we'll just see how it goes. I've moved a lot of stuff into July, August, September. We'll see where we're at then, and I will deal with that then. Do you understand? There's help from the government, and I recommend if you are a sole proprietor or if you have your own business, you pay yourself. Check out the PPP program, all right, payroll protection program. Check out the disaster loan that they're willing to give you, and if you can prove it, it's forgiven. All right. Investigate that, guys. And I know some of you might say, like me, oh my God, it's going to be too technical and financial. Just click on the SBA thing or look at your bank and see if they have something about the virus for the help that you have here. All right? So, like I said, Deepak Chopra, Colette Barreri, Chris Carr, Cheryl Richardson, Lauren Rainbow, Laura Worcester, Gabby, and Hay House used to be, Hay House Radio. There's now podcasts. Now they have started their podcast. And if you go to Hay House Radio, your old app, you'll see the new podcast they're doing. And there's a lot of help on there. All right. And I also believe too, do that kind act for somebody if you can, everyone. All right. It doesn't have to be, it could be dropping off something at someone's house, 6 feet, keeping the distance, or if you have a small amount, contributing to an animal charity or to help the neighbor. Where I live on my street, it's kind of empty, but we're all in touch with each other. Do you need anything? And I'm hoping that you're in that kind of community, but for the people, you may be, say you're in a place, a big city where you're living alone, no cat, no dog, anything, all right? You've got online friends. Find the community, guys, that will help you, all right now, because you can do this through Zoom. And it won't be forever, everyone. We are so connected, not just electronically or technology-wise. It may never happen again like this, and I hope it doesn't, all right? I hope the connectiveness stays, all right? But I have hope, everybody, all right? I will have hope, and I will say we will get through this. It will end. Now, we're in the house till the end of April. I did a reading for a guy in Virginia, June 10th, and I know you can't even fathom that amount of time of being indoors and doing stuff, all right? Day by day, guys, day by day, day by day. Please be in control of boundaries. Please be in control of what you watch on the news and when you watch it, all right? Follow your passion, connect, breathe, all right? and we will get through this together. So thank you, everybody who's, I see you all here too. What I love about my audience, guys, I love you. I've only seen a couple of things. I thought for sure someone's going to say, is my dad there or my mom there? And I respect you for not doing that right now, guys. I will be doing that, okay? I will be. And once again, I wanted to be there for you, but I had to take care of me. Self-care is vitally important right now, everybody. I had to take care of me before there was a we, all right? I'm glad it didn't take too much longer than that, but I am coming out of numbness, all right? So God bless you. And I really believe Christiane Northrup is another one too. Christiane Northrup, all right? Look at the dog video she has on there. You want a good laugh? Another tip too, watch a comedy, guys. How many of you are feeling guilty because when you say to someone, have a nice day, you're feeling guilty because there's the virus? How are you? There's the virus. Yeah? Don't be, everybody, all right? It's okay to still say have a nice day because we're in this together and you can still have a nice day, all right? But watch the tips that I gave you. Try to practice what I have. And if I have any other new ones or I have some new people I want to interview, and I think I really should do an interview. I'm sure the talk show people have done this. For all the people at home that have kids, there's got to be someone that I could get online. If you know anyone, guys, who's a good presenter, what tips can they give parents to do work with their kids at home? All right, because some moms, the dad may have to go to work and the mom is home, she doesn't know what to do, or vice versa. The mom works, the dad stays home. Because I know kids are at school learning online, and I know some of them, it's hard to keep them on a schedule too, though. All right, and you could put it on here, everybody. What do you want to see more of? With the time that I have, that I can give freely to you here, what else can I do for you while I'm here, now that I'm out of numbness? All right, did I say that enough? So I love you guys, and it's okay to put this in the comment section, and I do read them, all right? So we're together, and we will get through this, all right? Stay connected, because when you're connected, you're protected. All right, everyone. Thanks. Bye.